Hi everyone, this is Jane here, just to do a reading for us for this week. First of all, apologies for absence over most of the summer, to be honest. I decided I was just going to give this a little bit of a rest for the summer, because I don't know, I just felt like things were getting a little bit stale. I felt like I was doing the same thing every week. But also have to be completely honest and say the summer really kind of kicked my butt this summer. As a lot of you know, I do struggle in the heat and in the summer because of some medical conditions that I have going on. So I just decided to give it a bit of a break. And I'm kind of trying to think about what I want to do with the channel, to be honest with you. So I don't want it to just be the same old. So I'm kind of giving it some more thought and seeing what I think I'm going to do with the channel. But I wanted to start again as we're now at the beginning of October. Got the spooky decks out, which is always fun. I always love working with my spooky decks. So I'm just going to put down a couple of cards for next week, maybe a couple of tarot, maybe an oracle, just have a look at the energy. And I'm kind of just, I don't know, I'm just thinking of giving the channel a bit of a revamp. I do have a new deck to open, so I'll probably do that over the next couple of days. I haven't bought a lot of decks. I ended up with a lot of decks and had a bit of a clear out with them because I wasn't using them all, and I kind of felt like they needed to be passed on to somebody that was really going to use them. So had a bit of a clear out. I'm not planning on buying too many more decks. I think I've got enough, unless something really grips my attention. So that's kind of a little bit of an update on where we're at currently here with the channel. So let me just get out the Dark Mansion deck. I absolutely love this deck. This deck's going nowhere because I just adore it. It's just so beautiful. It's by the Taroteca Studio. I think they are based in Europe somewhere. I think it's Poland. I think so. But it's a fabulous deck. So let's just have a little shuffle and see what we get for the week. Yeah, no, it's been difficult to actually get over and do this. And this is the deck I've been using for my craft, which I've kind of been doing really for my mental health, just to really help me to relax and chill out. I get a lot of anxiety, and I've found that the crafting's really helped. But what's happened is the craft table is this table as well, and it becomes quite messy, and I just didn't have the energy to clear it. So hopefully with the summer being gone and being into the autumn, it should be a little bit clearer now. Shouldn't be so much of a difficulty to get it done. Okay. Oh, let's just see what we've got here. One's jumping around. That's that. Okay, so let's see what we've got. Oh, all falling out. Right, okay, so we've got a few that have jumped out here. So that's a lot of them, so we won't use those, but we'll use these two. So the first card I have here is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is a great card because it talks about you needing to get things into balance, I would say. It often talks about having a lot going on, juggling a lot of stuff, just having all this stuff going on where you can't really see the wood for the trees, and you just got to try and keep juggling it and juggling it and juggling it. You can also talk about a bit of a sense of lack, so we're needing to move something from here, something from there, because there isn't enough on one side, so we need to put some stuff over there. It's a juggle card. We're moving everything around, juggling. What I would say, that's the main message with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles can talk about lack. That can be lack of anything, lack of energy, lack of material goods, all of that kind of thing. So the best bit of guidance I can give you to try to get out of that energy is not to focus on what is missing, but focus on what you have. So doing things like your daily gratitude can really help. Even if you're not feeling it, you know, even if you get up in the morning and just think, you know what, I'm not really that grateful for anything at the moment, I'm really fed up. Find one thing. If you can't find three, just find one. And just try and get into the energy of feeling the gratitude for that one thing. It gets easier to do that. You know, we're in the middle of quite difficult times at the moment. So I get it, you know, there's a lot of kind of like, I don't feel that grateful, actually. I just feel really fed up. So try not to focus on the things that are getting on your nerves, the things that are depressing, the things that are sad, the things that are lacking, and just find one thing to be grateful for and to focus on. If you can change your focus onto the good stuff, you will attract more good stuff. It has to be that way. You're like a magnet. And then the other card that jumped out was the Nine of Cups. So this is exactly what we're saying. If we focus on the lack over here, then we can't attract anything good. Whereas if we are more focused on the good things that are coming in, and we sort of almost like heed this warning. I don't like saying that something's a warning because that always sounds really quite dramatic. But this is more just like a heads up, really, that it's just saying just don't focus on all that nonsense that's going on. Turn the news off, you know. Watch the news one time a day or read the news on the internet, whatever you like, whatever works best for you. But don't keep watching it day in, day out, all the time, because it won't change. And if there is anything really major going on, you'll find out about it. So don't bury yourself in the news, which is constantly, this is going wrong, this is going wrong, this is going wrong, this is going wrong. That won't help you to achieve this. And the Nine of Cups is all about your wishes coming true, having more than enough, being happy, being joyful, being spiritually fulfilled. It's a great love card. So it's all about, if you can focus on the good stuff, you will attract more good stuff. Because look, right in the middle, slap bang in the middle, is good stuff. So I love this whole deck, but this is a beautiful, beautiful card. So Nine of Cups, wishes coming true. So we want to stay focused on what we're wishing for and not what we're lacking. I'm just going to draw out an oracle card to go with these, and I'm going to have a card from the vampires. Seeing as we're coming up to my favourite time of year, we'll have a vampire oracle card. Let's just have a little shuffle and see what we get. Okay, so our vampire for today is compassion. But this is for this week coming up. So when we're talking about compassion, we're talking about kindness. And, you know, without getting too political, there's a lot of moves being made at the moment to make us not be compassionate towards one another. To set one group of people against another group of people, you know, divide and rule. So you can overcome that by being compassionate and being kind and not making judgments about people, because they may or may not live the same kind of life as you. So it's a really important card in terms of compassion for our fellow human being, but also compassion for yourself, you know. If you are feeling like stuff is not going your way and you're feeling really fed up, that we can judge ourselves for that. So be kind to yourself and be compassionate. Just be gentle with, like I say, with yourself and with others. None of us know what anybody else is going through, what has led them to be in the position that they are. And who are we to judge, really, at the end of the day? So a really, really good, strong message for next week. Get the balance right. Juggle what you need to juggle. Don't focus on the stuff that's lacking. And that will help you to attract in this lovely Nine of Cups energy. When you have that Nine of Cups energy, that's a joyful moment. So you can be joyful. And by being joyful, that ripples out and you do affect other people. So you are spreading that kindness, spreading that joy, and being, being compassionate to yourself and to others. So hopefully that has helped for next week for you. It actually does look like it's not a bad week at all. So yeah, really, really, really nice energy for the week. I just wanted to show you something that I've been working on. I'm also doing some craft projects and stuff at the moment, as I'm doing it for my mental health, really, to be honest. And it really is helping to have that moment where you just sit quietly and play with paper. I'll link my journaling channel down below, and so if you want to pop over and follow me over there as well, I'd be really grateful, because it's a really, really good pastime. I'm making some really lovely things and doing some tutorials and how to and craft with me and all of that kind of thing. But just thought I would show you this because it's quite kind of appropriate to what we're talking about here. And this is like a little mini journal that I've made. I've made lots of mini journals, but this is the one that I've got going at the moment. I can't really turn it over too much because, as you can see, I make a mess with the little dots that I've put down. It's not quite dry. So I'll link, I'll do, so I can't get my words out today. I'll do a link down below to how I made this and what they look like. I've got a couple of them. I'll do a link to that video down below, because you might, this would be a great little journal for putting your notes on tarot. So yeah, be a great little journal for doing something like that. And I do have a couple of them on sale in my Etsy store, so I'll put the link down below for that as well. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, because it really, really helps it be seen. If you've got any ideas about something you'd like to see on this sort of channel, please feel free to pop any of your ideas down below. I'm looking for ideas of how to make the channel a bit more interesting than just here's your weekly cards. Not that there's anything wrong with here's your weekly cards, but a lot of people do that, and I just wanted to make the channel a little bit different. So if there's anything that you fancy seeing that I'm not already doing, please feel free to pop a message down below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.